The Arizona Diamondbacks are in the postseason as they gear up for the National League wildcard against the Colorado Rockies right here at Chase Field. I'm Jordan Ham alongside Haley Stasiak. And Haley, plenty to get to and plenty to keep track of with this team, but what are you keeping your eye on the most?
For me, it's Paul Goldschmidt getting out of his funk. He obviously didn't have a super exciting September, but Torey Lovullo today said that he's not concerned about Paul Goldschmidt coming into the playoffs. He knows that Paul will step up and get back into a groove, but I'm also looking at JD Martinez staying in his groove. Lovullo said that Martinez is just an all-around, on the field and off the field, great guy, and he's looking forward to him making a big push in the playoffs as well. And Martinez was named National League Player of the Month for September, a huge month for him. So looking at that, and then also Lovullo mentioned that defense and pitching is going to win games. So I'm keeping an eye on that as well. Just these guys staying on, Goldschmidt getting back into his groove, and the defense coming out and performing.
Speaking of pitching and defense, the catching position is one that I'm keeping my eye on. Chris Iannetta had a great last couple of weeks filling in for Jeff Mathis and kind of having his role expand. Mathis is now back. He's the catcher that usually handles Zach Greinke, and you have to think that he might be the guy behind the plate for Zach Greinke in the wild card. It seemed like Lovullo was hinting at that a little bit if he had to make that decision. I think that's the route he would go. He said it wasn't necessarily a con for Iannetta, who also had developed a bit of a relationship while Mathis was out, but he wanted to keep his pitcher as comfortable as possible throughout this game to go deep into the game and make sure that the defense is shored up as well as that strong pitching. Now focusing to the upcoming game, it's been almost 8 days since the Diamondbacks clinched their spot, another 2 days before they're going to play in this game, and there's been a lot of anticipation for this game, the Arizona postseason, the Diamondbacks. It's been a long time since the Diamondbacks have made it to the postseason. How do you think Torey Lovullo and this team will handle this anticipation?
Being in the clubhouse today, it was not any different vibe than what the regular season was. The guys were chill. You could tell there was a little bit of excitement and, as that you mentioned, that anticipation, but the guys were keeping even keeled. Torey Lovullo said his message to the guys is just to embrace it, go out there and have fun. And all season, he's just been preaching that family aspect. He doesn't treat wins any different from losses, and the guys notice that and they pick up on it, and it's beneficial to them in the long run. Here's what Torey had to say about the upcoming game.
It's a one-game knockout moment where the chips are all in there. We know what the stakes are, and in baseball, I think that we're all adrenaline junkies. We love those moments. We live for them. We prepare for them. We know how to navigate through them. I enjoy feeling pressure. So I feel like that entire clubhouse feels the exact same way.
National League wild card right here at Chase Field, Wednesday, 5 p.m. Zach Greinke facing off against Jon Gray.
Keep it here on Sports360AZ.com for more Diamondbacks and postseason content.